Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ruka Kodash. Second of all, I want to give the honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down that rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hope for the elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. Alright, so I just want to do basically a drive and talk in transit lesson. Alright, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, just random thoughts. And I want to name the video All Good News for Us and Bad News for Babylon. Alright. And what made me want to do this lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. If you get on zero hedge, which I normally do every day, alright, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Zero hedge, the Drudge Report, and Babylon, which leads you to a different other article, news sites or whatever. And it's all bad news. Everything is bad news, and everybody's saying that 2023, which we're a week out from 2023, I think. Well, we got like another after this week. This is the last week of 2023. After next week, so like after next week is the end of 2023, and we'll be in the end of 2022, and we'll be in 2023. All right, which all signs show is going to be a horrible, terrible year for Babylon. It's like for Babylon, which is the land of the people of ignorance calls America. All right, a horrible, terrible year for Babylon, but a great year for the ones of us that are in the know. All right, that are woken up to our nationality, to our heritage. That we're the Israelites, so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians are Israelites. All right, basically have come back fully to the Lord, the gods of the King James Bible, the King James Bible. All right, which is the Heavenly Father Yahweh, is his real name, and his only begotten Son's name is Yahweh Shah. All right, the world of ignorance calls God and Jesus, which that's their true names. All right, again, the Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh, and his only begotten Son's name is Yahweh Shah. All right, but yeah, all signs show when you read all through those articles, it's all bad news, it's all terrible news, it's all horrible news. All right, it doesn't sound like anything's going to get any better. All right, the Federal Reserve, or the head of the front man that they got out there. All right, Jerome Powell yesterday came out and they hiked interest rates up 50 basis points, which all these financial experts are saying that that's it's gonna cost more for you to buy a house. It's gonna cost more for you to buy a car. All right, which nobody is not even buying those things. If you go to a car lot, all right, if you go to a car lot or anything like that, they're all jam-packed with cars. All right, every corner you turn, at least around in my area, every corner or whatever you turn, it's a for sale sign up in the yard, pretty much, out in the front lawn. I'm not gonna say everywhere, but a lot of places around here anyway, you're seeing for sale signs up everywhere. People trying to sell their homes or whatever. Or probably the banks have foreclosed on their homes. Who knows? They've been saying that a great number of people have been getting their cars repoed. All right, because things are getting harder. Inflation continues to go up. The prices of goods continue to go up. All right, and then you had the head of Walmart, or the chairman, or again the front man that they put out there for Walmart, come out and say, yeah, if people don't stop stealing our stuff, we're gonna have to close our stores down, or we're gonna have to jack prices up. If people don't stop stealing our stuff, which again, a few months ago they came out and said that they were canceling a great number of orders. All right, or whatever. So, I mean, you make sense out of it. First they say everybody's stealing and we gotta shut shit down, and then a few months ago they came out and said that we're canceling a great number of orders, but they don't believe anybody's gonna buy anything, which people ain't People ain't really buying nothing like that. And you got Christmas. Christmas is what, next week? I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think next week, if I ain't mistaken. All right, I'm not seeing that many Christmas lights up. I'm not seeing, and basically the mirth is disappearing, man. Here in America, the mirth is disappearing. All right, you're not seeing that many Christmas lights up. People are struggling. When you watch a lot of these other financial experts, they're saying that people are putting everything on credit cards and debit cards, which isn't good at all to do. All right, but you got to do what you got to do to survive. I mean, they're shipping tons of money to Ukraine every other week. All right, but you got people here in Babylon that are starving. People that can't afford to pay their rent. People can't afford to pay lights, water, the car notes. All right, and basically the government's telling you basically, basically get it how you can, get it how you can, it's like it's get it how you can. All right, 'cause they don't care. They don't care at all. Check this out. I'm trying to turn the camera when I pass it. They about to be ready to hit them streets too, man. Lord Will brothers can see it, a bunch of Army Humvees, whatever your military vehicles or whatever you call them. All right. The Karagma. All right. A bunch of news has been coming out about the Karagma, about how they're getting ready to move to a digital system, which you all know what the end game of that is going to be. All right. So things is just bad, man. Things are just going to continue to get worse. All right. Like, for example, at my job, my job, is so-called, this is the time of year, peak season. There's no work. They're sending people home, left and right. People, a lot of people are quitting, but basically they're sending people home because the volume of work is low. The Lord said that the grinding, when the sound of the grinding is low, meaning that less work to do. So what do? They send people home. I only need like 8 people to do this job today, so I'm gonna send the rest of you home. And it's gonna be more of that until one day you wake up and your job, they're not even gonna let you come in. They're gonna send you an email or a text message to tell you that you're fired, but we don't need you anymore. All right, like this one company, this trucking company or whatever, I guess they deliver furniture or whatever. They told their employees Monday, that was on Thanksgiving week, they left, and then that next day, that Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever it was, they hit them with an email and told them, look, we don't need you anymore. Don't come back. All right, basically, in a nutshell, you're fired, basically. And that's how it's going to be. The scripture say there should be no work for Egypt. All right, so it's good. Another great number of people companies are laying people off. All right, who was that? I think the Washington Post it was. I saw the article on Drudge Report. They're warning people about layoffs. All right, so where things going to look up at in America? It's not going into next year. It's not. America, Babylon can be destroyed in 2023, man. It's a good chance. I'm not saying that it is, because we don't know the hour and the date that the Heavenly Father has said it to himself. All right, but it's a good chance that America, the way things are looking, the MOTB could be implemented next year. All right, and America could be destroyed next year. All right, Lord willing it is. All right, because this place is getting worse. Biden just gave the thumbs up again for some with all same-sex marriage. And we all know why Sodom and Gomorrah was demolished. Why the Most High turned Sodom and Gomorrah into rubble. For the same acts that America is committing. As far as when it comes to man and woman relations. They're allowing men to be with men and women to be with women. If you want to have a sex change, you can have a sex change. There's no penalty for it. All right? Man with man, women with women. That's why Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. In this place, like elders and brothers always say, this is Sodom and Gomorrah on steroids, times 10. All right, so basically, this place is asking for it, man. This place is ripe for destruction, man. America is ripe for destruction. Everything's in place for this place to be demolished. All right? And Salaki, before I close, I'm going to get one quick scripture. This is Jeremiah. Because Jacob's trouble is a hit on, basically a hit on the 2/3 of, well, it is a hit. The Most High sending a hit on the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, because they're the only ones not getting with the program. The other nations, they don't really matter. Esau is going to get his. Any Edomite here in America is going to die. All right, that's left behind in America or any other nation. All right, it's going to die. All right. So they're really insignificant. But the Most High is looking to demolish the 2/3 of you Israelites, man. And the Most High, all this evil that the Most High has pronounced. When you read Second Ezra, the 15th chapter. All right, and the scriptures say, when you read the book of Sirach about spirits created for vengeance, teeth of wild beasts, all those things created for the wicked. Scriptures say also for the flood came because of the wicked. All right, so yeah, man, the Most High is getting ready to reduce this place to ashes, man. This is to get the 2/3 of our people, cause they ain't getting with the program. The 2/3, man, they're still walking around like everything's all cool. Everything's all they're still walking around with the attitude like everything's all good when it ain't. All right, and the Most High is gonna make you slap you in the face, and you're gonna realize that everything ain't all good. All right, it's a strong chance 2023. Oh, the purge law. All right, the purge law is hitting in places like Chicago. All right. Oh, the knockout punch, Esau's knockout punch, the jab. All right. Now all type of information is coming out about that, and they're saying all type of articles are coming out about that. They're saying that people that took the vaccination are the ones that are dropping dead. All right. There's all kind of articles coming out about that. A lot of people saw that documentary, died suddenly. All right? Or whatever, suddenly died suddenly. I believe it went viral. A lot of people saw it. All right? But this is Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 17. For the Lord of hosts that planted thee have pronounced evil against thee. Right? The Lord pronounced evil against thee. All right? And these times, the 2/3 of our people, the Lord has pronounced a great evil upon you, man. Famine, death, teeth of wild beasts, pestilence, martial law, which I just showed the spirit, Lord will, brother saw it. That truck carrying those military vehicles. All right. For the evil of the house of Israel and for the house of Judah. And a lot of people are committing evil like crazy, man. Wickedness like crazy in these times, which they have done against themselves to provoke me to anger and offering incense unto Baal. Right, so the Lord is angry with you 2/3, man. The ones of our people that ain't getting right, trying to get right with Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. All right, the Most High is angry with you, man. And all these things that I just spoke about, famine, pestilence, teeth of wild beasts, all those things that the Most High pronounced. The Most High says is going to come to pass on America, on the great whore, which is America. That's set up, really, basically the time of Jacob's trouble. That's set up for the 2/3 of our people, because they don't want to get down the program. So the Most High is going to eliminate you from the program altogether by smoking you on ICBM nuclear destruction, nuclear warheads. Oh yeah, too. By the way, they just said that Russia got a missile 12 times powerful, ICBM nuclear missile 12 times more powerful than the missiles that were dropped on Hiroshima, I believe. All right, and they said they got it pointed towards the west, towards America and Europe. They got those missiles turned. All right. So in a nutshell, it's about to go down, man. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. Pretty much just random thoughts. Just reading a bunch of articles, and it's all bad news, man. 2023 is going to be bad. It's going to be the way things look. And we gotta wait and see, what the will of the Lord is. But all signs show that 2023 is gonna be a horrible year, man. Again, good news for us, the ones of brothers and sisters, Akim, if you are Wata, that'll believe, that are in the know, and bad for the rest of the world. All right. So with that, again, I'm gonna say Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash, double honors to my elders and apostles of great millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers pushing your truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.